Hello everybody, welcome back to another beautiful day on Rennebu. So today we need to start off by spraying 3 fields. We need to do fertilizer on all 3. It's including the grass field, because that is currently 50% fertilized. And these fields also need to have their second application. And once we have the sprayer, we should get some herbicide, because then we can get rid of these weeds as well. I don't think we have any herbicide. No, so we will have to purchase liquid fertilizer and herbicide, which I need to be very conscious of. We do not want to spend too much money on the piece of land. I've been having a look at the pieces of land, and really, we can afford something. We can afford like 64, well actually, is it 119? Plot 64 when you click on it. We can afford it, but if you look at it, it's kind of a funny shape. In fact, it's a very strange shape. We'll have to look at it in person. But the only other plot, well, there probably are some other smaller plots like 79 and stuff, but they're a long way from here. Although it's not a bad thing, we could still venture further afield. But yeah, the one which is super cheap is 110. I'm guessing that's because it's not really accessible land. Because for the size, 39,000 is an absolute bargain. So we'll have to go and have a look at that in a minute. We're going to go down to the store to get the sprayer. Where is my Matthew Ferguson? Oh, there it is. Yeah, so before we head over there, let's just have a look at those 2 plots. It'd be good to see exactly what they look like. Because on this series, money is very important. I can't just buy a field just because it's something we can afford. It has to be worth it. It has to be a good field. So Chainsaw bought 112, which is also actually a really interesting shape. Now, it doesn't matter that it's a funny shape, because providing there's no trees or anything, we could just get a plough and make it a rectangle. So that's why we've got to really see it in person. Yeah, so he owns that. You see, on the minimap it looks like it's just an area which could be expanded, but no, there's buildings on it. And there's a track there. 119 is here again. There's buildings. That's why they're funny shapes then. So we would actually, if we bought that, we would be buying these buildings, farm sheds, which is pretty good. It would be good to have these. But then, do we need them? Probably not. Can I get into them? I don't know. Yeah, so I'd be happier putting the money into 100% land, not land with buildings. But that is one of the potential purchases, so maybe that is why it's more expensive. Let's go and take a look at 110. I think, my guess would be that it's not a piece of land that you can really farm, like it might be really bumpy, or maybe it's trees. Let's have a look. So if we turn right and then turn left, oh wow. It's certainly bumpy. A sudden hill. But that's not actually the piece of land that we were looking at. It is the same hill though. It's quite a mound. Right, the cheap piece of land is starting about now. So yes, my point exactly. It's not really for crops. We do have a debris crusher. It's more like a quarry. It must be a quarry. So obviously it's nice that it's here, but it's not what we're looking for. So let's go and get the sprayer, and I'll keep considering different options. The more I think about it now, the more I want to buy 79 or 101, because it is, as you can see, what you buy is what you can harvest. What does it have growing in it? Maybe we should go there before we get the sprayer. Again, it's an absolutely massive drive to get to it, but we might be able to connect here, maybe. I've never tried to go that way around, because that would be much closer to get from this area to here than it would to get all the way around here. But yeah, hopefully we can purchase it. I'm guessing it is grass because it didn't seem to be showing any other crop types. but it looks like a good plot, a really good plot. Yeah, so it is grass, but that is fine because we can harvest this. We'll cut it and get some more silage bales off it, I suppose, and then we can cultivate it and put a different crop in. A beautiful setting, although I think a beautiful setting comes naturally with every field on this map. Whoa. If I do buy it, I'll make sure I don't go close to the edge. Right, so can we see where we can go around here? Yes, it does connect up. Fantastic. I thought it must do. So in future, because our farm is over there, you can see our shed there. We can come down this road, all the way down here, over the bridge, and then come up here to this field. And yeah, now I'm flying above it. It looks massive. Let's buy it. It's only 55,000, so we can maybe even get another one. But for now, yeah, we will just be careful with the money. It's just nice that we have another field. So, sprayer. Currently, I have absolutely nothing leased, which is a very nice sight. There is a limit of 2 things on this series. So, right, sprayers. I think makes sense just to go with that. We will need quite a lot of chemicals though. Yes, maybe then we should just go with that. Is there a cheaper one? 54, 65? No, we'll go with this. Yep, definitely this one. We'll go with the largest working width. Okay, this is where it gets more complicated. So it's now 64,500 for 33 meters. And that one is 65 for 33 meters, so it is still cheaper, just. And no doubt it's got a bigger tank. Yeah. But, yeah, we don't need a bigger tank. We just need the 33 meters. It might sound like a lot of money to spend, but as we're doing every single field and we're doing the herbicide, this has to be worthwhile. Unfortunately, we'll have to come back because we can't take fertilizer and herbicide at the same time. And I think we might need 2, which is perfect because that will fill it completely. Like, there is a capacity of 4,000 on the sprayer. So that's the first IBC. And now we can fill it to the brim. I don't expect to use all of this, it's just to guarantee that we don't have to come back a 3rd time. And the rest can go into storage for the future. If I suddenly spend loads of money, then at least we'll know we have fertilizer and herbicide in storage and we don't have to spend more. Oh look, there's chainsaw. Well, as we have such a wide working width, we should be able to get this job done pretty quickly. Hopefully. Yeah, that's a nice width. Yeah, very pleased I went with 33. Anything smaller would have been less enjoyable. Hopefully this tractor has it in it. Hopefully it can really do this at the speed it should be able to do it at. 7 miles per hour, is that about right? Let me just very quickly take a look. Sprayers. This one here, 7 miles per hour, yep. Perfect. So we're putting the hours onto this tractor, which is our cheaper second-hand tractor. And we're giving the New Holland a bit of a break. So it would be good to cut both the grass fields at the same time, just because of the leasing and stuff involved. Although, yeah, we've got £46,000, so we could use that money on machinery instead of on land. Because if we have too much land, with the size of machinery that we have, we won't actually be able to manage it. So maybe we should start to improve machinery and add machinery. Start buying different things instead of leasing. That would be good. we're almost there. And the next job will be to make the field look much better by eradicating weeds. Yeah, a field full of weeds really is a depressing sight. But once this is all done, once we've done the herbicide as well, I'm really hoping to start mowing the new field. If we can mow it with the mower which does the windrowing, we can then keep hold of those mowers overnight. There will be a small daily fee, but it won't be significant at all. In fact, only the rear mower, because we already own the front mower. And then, yes, in the next episode, hopefully we can mow this grass field over here, because it will have grown quite a bit more. That only used just over half an IBC. That's fantastic. But yeah, I'm deviating. My plan is to do the silaging next time, if we can mow the first field today. So that's there. Oh yeah, we still need to get a front loader. Would be good to buy a front loader for this tractor as well. It's ready to harvest, so yes. In fact, it's ready to cut. But we'll leave it a day. Because we're out of time anyway. We're going to focus on the other field. So let's get this taken back over to the store. We'll buy some herbicide. We'll come back, we'll do that field, and we'll do that field. And then that'll be all the spraying done. Hopefully with the herbicide we can go with just one. Yeah, we shouldn't need two. One should go a long way. Unless I crash into it. That was just horrendous driving. I think the New Holland tractor is actually, yeah, it's still over here. Not far away. We'll need that for the mowing. Right, that's full. Let's set sail on our long voyage back to the farm again. Having many fields en route to our farm from the shop would be really good. I really don't want to speak too soon, but the connection today is fantastic. I've had very little lag, and so far I have not lost connection. 2 weeks ago it's just terrible. I still have no explanation for it. I use mobile data, so I guess it was just a bad day. Maybe a bad signal. Right, that is looking so much better. Kill all the weeds. Lovely. Yes, this won't take us long because we're not in the grass field. Just got to go around here twice pretty much and then do that one. And then we're done. Then we can start to... Well, we'll do it all. We'll mow that field. Get it all nicely rowed up. Using the automatic windrowing function, which is fantastic. Not having to rent or buy a windrower is so good. It saves so much time. Well, that's a job well done. It's going to improve our yields massively. It'll probably be a few more weeks yet before we harvest though. These crops have only just germinated. And soon, hopefully we can do more than one episode a week. 2 would be great. It might happen. I think 1 episode a week is not really enough. Okay, so we're left with 600 litres for another field. Well, probably the same fields next time. We shall empty it over here, then we'll return the sprayer, and then I can rent the rear mower. Perfect, good place. Okay, well I suppose we should do it from here. Very handy. 0.6 hours we had it for. So yes, we have the front mower. We have this one here. This is one we need to rent or lease. 3,825. Daily fee is only 750, so that's absolutely fine. We'll pick up those with the New Holland. The trailer can stay down there for now. Pop that tractor there. The people here at the sell point are fine with me leaving it just down the side. So as long as Chainsaw can get into the trigger with any bells he may be bringing, that's going to be okay. We'll next be using this to move the bells from the new field to the sort of pad that I've created next to the big field of grass, because that's where we'll make the big silage sausage again, and it's going to be so good. We know how well we did last time, over £100,000. So if we have that field plus another field again, then maybe 150,000. And then yeah, that's on top of any money that we already have. So next time after the silage, we should be able to buy a much bigger field, like a significant field, like a big plot, something like that sort of size. I wanted to buy this area. Yeah, 151, so yeah, we should be able to buy that after all the silage is sold. It's going to be good. Right, pop the rear one on first, I think. Now the front one. This tractor could do with a wash, but I just really can't bring myself to spend however much it is, £5,000 maybe, on a pressure washer. Because yeah, the resale value won't be very good, and it's, at the end of the day, in the game, dirt, and it does not affect anything. It doesn't prevent the machine from working in the game. Obviously, yes, you want to be blowing out all the filters and the radiator and stuff in real life, but it wouldn't really benefit it. It's just going to be what it looks like. It'd be good if it rained. It might wash it. Right, so while we're travelling, set this thing up. Toggle work mode. Let me go to here. There we go. Swath dropping. That's all good. So yeah, that is ready to mow. From here that field looks insignificant. You can barely even see it. But it's not. It's far from insignificant to us. Right, so it is only 50% fertilised, but I think, yeah, as it's already here, ready for us to cut immediately, can't really complain. I'm not too sure if it would have worked if I had brought the sprayer into here. As far as I'm aware, you can't fertilise fully grown grass, but then, yeah, I might be wrong. So there's a lovely swath. Bringing in a bit of meadow grass from the left-hand side. It won't accumulate too much, but it's also something. Adds up a bit. Just got to make sure I keep it within our boundaries, because I know that our boundary is very close to the edge. Like there, needs to keep it within. Oh, what an amazing field. Mowing on a cliff edge. On a lake bank. River bank. Hopefully that is within. Okay. The first headland is almost complete. I reckon we'll get quite a few bales out of this. And again, we'll go for the biggest bales. We might be able to afford the baler, but I think, yeah, it's probably more than 39,000, and we still have to have money left over to rent the X tractor, so I must be careful. Almost there, and we can finish by going the other way. I look forward to taking that different route back. And I think really it's going to make this plot of land feel quite close. It'll make it feel much closer than the store. Okay, so that's all ready for next time. We might even bale first. Yeah, we could do, because we've still got one slot available for rental, so that would be fine. Right, switch those off. Fold them up. It won't take long to bale. It can be a good first job before we go into the big mowing session. But what an amazing purchase, so pleased that I bought that field. I think there are others in this sort of area which would also be good to buy. It's tempting to do this in real time, just so you get a good feel of how far it is. I'm pretty sure the junction is actually just around the corner here. At least we're in the New Holland, so we can go faster. But yeah, it's a beautiful part of the map, this. Very nice. Little island with a tree. A lonely tree. Yes, these are the fields. I think we should aim to buy these. They would be good. That wheat field or whatever it is may well be part of a cliff, which would make it expensive. Now let's just see really quickly. No, it's its own thing, 62,000, so that's definitely worth buying. Same with this one here, and probably that one there. So we'll target these. Yeah, we'll definitely try and get these. If chainsaw doesn't first. Oh, there's another field there. I love how these little fields are tucked away. Right, over the bridge. And then I think our original plot is just up here on the left hand side. Chainsaws will come first. I should open the minimap. Yeah, just up here. Is that heather? Looks like it might be. Or something like that. Maybe lavender? Not too sure. And now we're back to our original area. These are all potential areas to buy, but no, I'm most tempted by those ones back there. I would love to buy them. Right, so this must be the track that Chainsaw takes. Yeah, I could take it as well. Goes to the same place, our farm's at the top. I have a habit of going for this one for some reason. But we can park in the grass field, ready for next time. Okay, so here we are. We're home. We'll pop this here. It's ready to go. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed the episode. And until next time, see you again very soon. Bye for now.